Okay, I'm officially going on record, and I'm saying right here, right now, Captain Crunchberries has got to be the best breakfast cereal ever. Period. Hands down.
You're about to enter a realm where politics run face first into religion. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. It's the Jeff and Tress Show.
All right, welcome back to another exciting episode. Thank you very much for being able to join me. Of course, I'm Jeff, my beautiful bride Tress, and we're going to talk a little politics, we're going to talk a little religion, and I'm really excited because this episode, Blind Dating with Ben is back. Get to check in with him, get to check in to see if he's been able to, get a date.
Wait.
Poor guy.
Don't we have a button for that?
For Blind Dating with Ben?
Oh, that's not the one I want.
Laughing at him. That's what you're doing. Mm-hmm.
No,
Find a different button.
That's what I'm trying
Ready?
to
Here we go.
do. I didn't mean to do that one. Okay.
Blind Dating with Ben. Go. Yeah, it's pretty lame, too.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to work on that? Work on it.
These pictures are just too small.
You can do
and
it.
they're not well printed.
Also, before the show is over, I'm going to share with you no way things that are actually true.
No way?
Yeah, things that you hear and you're like, no way, that can't be true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, so no way things that are actually true.
So where you would say no way, and I'd be like, way.
Thank you. We're going to share that.
All right.
Plus, we got a whole lot more. This is going to be a great show. But before we go into anything, it's time to check out as to, what's on your turntable. And today, I'm so very excited. We have got Fleetwood Mac. Rumors. The album. In all its glory. Now, I'm going to be honest. I hate Fleetwood Mac.
Why did you buy the album?
Well, because this album is actually, it's got to be the best angry album ever.
But you don't like it.
No, I actually like this album. I just don't like the band. This album is great. This is a great album, but I would not own anything else by Fleetwood Mac. Don't care.
Okay, so
But
this
this
is
album.
like the exception.
This is the exception.
And
to the-
why is this the exception?
Because it's the greatest angry album of all time. And it's sung like a love song.
What?
It's angry love. It's
Angry
fantastic.
love.
Awesome.
That sounds...
This album was released back in 1977.
Oh, same year as Star Wars?
Okay. And so basically, this is where everybody was kind of sleeping with everybody. And the album before was everybody sleeping together. Not all in the same...
Wait, you're talking about the band?
The band.
Everybody's sleeping
Yeah,
together.
I mean, the bassist was with the pianist, Stevie was with the guitarist, and I think Mick was actually with a couple of people too, but there's no video evidence, so I'm not really sure. But
Thank God.
The point is that everybody was breaking up, but they still had an album that they had to honor, a record contract, right? So they had to come up with another album, and so all these songs are basically, they're angry songs, they're breakup songs, but you wouldn't know it by the way they sing it. It's like, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. You know that song?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, so basically...
It'll be here better than before. Oh, well,
Right.
now the lyrics make
Right?
sense.
Because they're breaking up.
Yesterday's
It's like,
gone.
my pain hurts. Yesterday sucked, but tomorrow's going to be awesome.
Because you're going to be gone.
Because I just
out of
broke
my
up with
life.
the bassist. Actually, they're
I'm
not going to
done
be
with
gone because
you.
they're under record contract. So this is their therapy album.
But this is their last album.
No, this was not their last album. But this is the best album, in my opinion. They did other albums because, again, they had contracts they had to honor.
Okay.
But they were pissed at each other. It was just absolutely crazy. Anyways, this record, I think, actually got them a Grammy. Let it be known, angry records can win you Grammys. As long as you sing it like a love song.
Can. Not necessarily will, but could.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
Is that the only
Don't
song you know?
Stop. No, I know others, but I'm in the middle of this one right now, and I can't switch like that. So, anyways, great album. If you don't have it, check it out. It's really cool. Everybody's collection should have the greatest angry album in it.
You know, that's really interesting because the album cover really doesn't convey that at all.
You know what it does convey, though? If you look at it, we're going to zoom in here real quick.
It conveys ballet.
Well, it does kind of convey ballet, except when you look beneath Mick Fleetwood, he's got a set of balls dangling from his belt. One could call them knockers. You know the little when you pull out the thing and it goes dunk, 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 tick, tick, tick,
Yeah.
like a knocker thing. Anyways, that's what's on your turntable. What? Okay, time to get into the blah 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 part.
All right.
Okay, we're talking politics. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
We could talk about all kinds of stuff. We can talk about Ukraine and how the United States of America is giving billions of dollars to Ukraine in order to be able to help those guys out to be able to protect their border. But they won't give our southern wall any money to be able to protect our border. Guess how much it would take to be able to finish building our border wall?
Along to Texas, Mexico.
Yeah. I was been talking about our southern border. Take a guess.
I don't know. $1 billion?
Go a little higher by, say, 10.
10 billion?
No, see, take the 10 with the 1 and you would have 11. So go.
11 billion?
No, you're wrong. It would be about 12 billion. Yeah.
What?
About 12 billion. According to taxpayer.net, to finish our wall, it's anywhere from 12 to maybe 25 billion, depending upon how many cameras and how many lights you want to add to it.
Okay.
Because it's already been started, right? But the Biden administration is not going to have anything to do with it. But we're moving on, okay? Why are we moving on from that part? Because Hunter Biden's laptop is official. Yep, it's officially there, and he's officially in trouble. And we'll talk more about that as we get more information. But we're going to move on from that because there's even more going on. Are you ready?
We're moving really fast
We
here.
are moving a lot. Because here's the thing.
I might need to take a Dramamine.
You probably should. What's that?
Don't worry about it. If you don't know what it is, don't worry.
Well, just make sure you bring enough to share. Let's talk about inflation. With all of this that's going on, because there was all kinds of stories. Oh, also, the Oscars. The Oscars,
Yeah.
what's his face?
Will Smith.
Man, just jack slap Chris Rock, pow, just like that. We could talk about that, but that's, well, I'm sure it's political some way or another. There's a political spin on it. But we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about things that really, truly affect us. Our pocketbook, right here, right now.
You're kind of all over the map here.
I'm trying to cover a lot of information because we got to do it real fast because we got blind dating with Ben. And I'm really excited to check in with Ben. No, that's a wrong. That's
the wrong
that's
button.
A
That's
bad.
my bad.
That's
my bad.
You're really gonna need to find the right button for
I know. Maybe I should just throw this thing away.
All right. So what was it last week? I was checking out Glenn Beck, the Glenn Beck show. I used to work for the Blaze and for Glenn Beck, and so anyways, I was checking out his show, and he had this interesting segment on there. Basically, this is all from him. Inflation is up, interest rates are up, and the value of our dollar is, of course, going down. And I thought that's why you have the whiteboard.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we have things that are up,
Things that are up,
and then we have things that are
down. You got it
Down.
right there. You go. Okay, so your job here is I'm gonna tell you what the cost of something was when Biden took office, and then what it is now, and then what it's going to be projected as far as by November 2024.
I feel like this is a Price is Right game.
It is kind of like that,
But
but this is a real life
now
scenario.
and then, you know,
Right.
the prices of sausages.
Now remember this information I got from Glenn Beck. I just want to be totally transparent as to where the information. I was too lazy to look it up for myself, so I just used what he had.
That's totally believable.
Thank you. Okay, so when Biden was elected, a hamburger cost $4.40. Now, getting a hamburger is $6.01. Is it more to us? That's up. Okay, how much is it for us to get a hamburger?
Too damn much. Next.
Excellent. Okay, so the projected cost by November 2024 is going to be $7.95.
Oh,
That's up. That's
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Okay. Gas.
I got this.
Let's talk gas. When Biden took this is a national average. Okay.
I gotcha.
All right. So when Biden took office, the price of gas for a gallon was $2.18. As it is right now, national average $4.41. How much do we pay? Do we pay more than $4.41 a gallon or less than $4.41 a gallon?
Well, we pay less.
Okay, so you need to have the arrow go down.
Well, it's still more than what we used to pay.
No, but it still needs to go down because it's below the national average.
Okay, fine.
If you're going to play the game, play it right.
Well, if you want it done right,
Are
you
you-
should do it yourself.
Are you being inconvenienced with the board thing?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, projected
Hurry
cost
up.
by November 2024, national gas price average is $5.83. Yeah, that's up. Okay. Milk. When Biden took office, $3.42. Now, $3.89. Do we pay more or less for a gallon of milk? Go.
Well, we don't buy milk by the gallon. We buy it by the half gallon.
Okay, so if we bought 2 half gallons, would it be...
Well, now see, we buy organic, so it's naturally going to be more.
So is the answer more or less?
More. Final answer.
So show the arrow for more. Thank you. Projected cost of milk by November 2024, $5.15 a gallon.
Okay.
Okay, eggs, a dozen eggs. When Biden was elected, $1.45. Now, $2.35. How much do we pay for eggs? For a dozen.
Well,
Let me guess. We don't buy a dozen eggs, do we?
We buy...
Oh, my God.
We buy 2 dozen at a time because we get them at Costco.
So it comes in a 24-pack.
Yes.
Do we pay more than, that would be $4.70.
No.
So the arrow
Because
would go
it's
down.
Costco.
Yeah. Okay, so turn the arrow there, down. Boom. You're getting this. This is really great. I love this.
This really isn't fun.
It is fun.
It's not. My arm's getting tired. Can you hurry?
We only have one more.
Yeah.
So projected cost by November 2024 for a dozen eggs is $3.11, national average. Okay. Last one, bread. Okay. When Biden was elected, it was a $1.50. Don't quit on me. Okay. Now it's $1.67. Do we pay more or less for bread?
Okay, well, when we buy bread, we
Oh, dear
pay
God.
more because we buy the organic, but sometimes I just make bread at home.
Wait,
So,
you buy organic bread? I
yeah.
didn't know the bread was organic.
Well, it's not, but you can buy it organic, and I do that.
Of course you do. How much do we pay? Do we pay more than $1.67?
Yeah, when I buy it.
Where's the arrow? Show the arrow. So it's up.
Yeah.
It's over $1.67. Okay, projected cost, national projected cost of an average loaf of bread by November 2024 is going to be $2.21. I would just like to say thank you, Glenn Beck, and all your research team for doing the hard work for us.
And that bread is like the Mrs. Beard's
He didn't say.
white
He
sandwich.
just said
I'm
bread.
just telling you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm letting you
I didn't
know.
know. Did you have a conversation with Mr. Beck to figure it out?
No, I grocery shop.
Oh,
I have a clue.
okay.
Just letting you know.
You know that we are giving so far.
Can I put this down?
Oh, yeah. We're done with that part. Yeah. As far as giving Ukraine money, we're somewhere around, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, add the 1, carry the 2, and then divide, and then slap some more money in there because they're all lying. We're somewhere around $13-14 billion already into Ukraine.
Just no comment.
But hey, at least our reporter is welcoming. That's awesome. Okay.
Was that your idea of a shorter segment?
That
Because
was
it your
fast.
idea
Man, we
supposed
flew
to
through
be
that.
short?
That was fast.
Was it?
Yeah, because I had a lot of information I wanted to be able to cover, and I did. I talked Ukraine. I talked Hunter's laptop. I talked Will Smith.
I know what you
Jack
talked
slapping
about.
Chris Rock.
It just wasn't
We
very
did.
fast.
I thought it was fun.
Of course you did.
Okay. Time to move on. It's that time. Blind dating with Ben.
Oh, hold on. Let me
Did you
see.
find the right button?
No, but let's see what this one does.
Do that one.
No, that's not the right.
Still pretty lame.
You know. Where did? Oh.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Did you find it? You good? Blind dating with Ben.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
hold
dear
on. Oh,
God. You talking about slow? No, that's not it either.
that's not it. Oh wait.
There. That would be. We could do that. Blind dating with Ben. Go with that.
All right. Sorry, Ben.
Ben, are you with us?
I am.
Welcome to the Jeff and Tress Show, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What'd you think about the sound effect that Tress picked out for you?
Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. These pictures. This is not a very well put together product.
It's better. It's better than the Wheel of Fortune. Wah wah wah.
I'll give you that. That's true.
If she had another minute to push another button, she probably would have found it for you.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
guaranteed. Well, Ben, how are you, man? What's been going on? It's been like a month since we've last talked. Catch
I
us up to
know.
speed.
Slow. Not much. Not much action. No action.
No action. Okay. All right. So, have you been asking? Have you been looking around? Have you found, somebody worthy of your time as far as asking out on a date?
Honestly, have not. No.
See, Ben, here's the thing. I kind of think that there's something more going on because every time we talk, it's pretty much the same thing. It's, well, when they got this, and then we got that, and it's like, So what I did, unbeknownst to you, is I have... I love this. Your daughter's on the phone with us. Oh, no.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Your daughter, Sam.
Oh, no.
There we go. Now we got a good button.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go.
Thanks.
So, Sam, your daughter is being a part of the Jeff and Tress show to be able to try to help us really understand more about why it is that her dad can't seem to find himself a date. So, Sam, welcome to the Jeff and Tress show. How are you?
I'm doing really good, thank you.
It is so good to have you and to be able to see you. We get to see you. People don't get to see you, but we get to see you.
Well, Jeff gets to see you. I don't get to see you because I'm not in front of that computer.
That's true. That's true. Anyways.
It's really good to be here.
Well, so, Sam, how are you? Tell us what's going on. School's good?
Yeah. School's good.
Okay.
Sports are good. Everything's all right.
Okay. All right. Well, everything except your dad.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He needs,
That's it's kind of sad.
Hmm.
So, Sam, there's no repercussion. Absolutely
Okay.
none. You can say whatever you want.
Ooh.
And your dad cannot hold you accountable for it. Well, I mean,
Awesome.
yeah, we'll see. I say that, but I have no way of being able to enforce it.
Yeah. Yeah, you better stop
Oh,
talking.
we'll have to see.
Why do you think it is that your dad has such a hard time finding a date? Or finding a date's really not his issue. Being able to get a second date seems to be his issue. Why do you think that is?
Yeah. Well, you see... Listen, he's able to get a first date during the winter, but he can't do it during the summer.
That
And
seems
I
odd.
think it's because of the whole pool season, he dyes his back hair purple.
Oh, wait a second.
He does.
This is fake. This
How
is
does
fake
he get
news.
the dye back there? Does he put it
That's
in the
the
tub?
weird part. He makes my brother do it.
Oh! Gross! Oh!
This is complete, utter fake news.
Oh,
lady.
Oh, Ben, be quiet. Your daughter's talking. Okay, so
Real talk.
so you're saying that he can find a date during the wintertime because his back is covered up. You don't see the
Yeah.
purple back hair. But during summertime, it's a little awkward going to the pool, and then here comes your dad with this, hey!
Well, no, wait. Is it is it
Yeah.
a deep purple or is it like a lilac?
Oh, yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
It's
up?
like the purple on my sweatshirt right now, like
I'm going to go with...
twilight purple.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
see,
if it
nobody
were-
can really see it, so we're just going to have to take your word for it. I get to see the color of the sweater, but our audience does not, unfortunately. So let's just go with purple as a whole. It doesn't really matter
Yeah.
what shade it is. That's just freaking weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not true. No.
Well,
Especially
It's
since his
not.
leg hair is like pink, like cotton
Oh my
candy.
God. All right.
At
This
least
is
the colors are
great.
complementary.
Now we really know what's going on. This is awesome. Okay. Well, All right. Well, let me ask you a question, Sam.
All right.
You have a single teacher at school. You're still in school, right?
Yeah.
What grade
I'm
are
on
you?
my freshman year.
Freshman year. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll fly by. Enjoy
Okay.
every moment, every dance, every sporting event, because before you know it, boom, it's over. And you're like, wow, where did it all go? So, all right.
Yeah.
You have a single teacher. Let's
All right.
let's make her a what do you say, a science teacher? What do
I
you-
already have an English teacher. She's around my dad's age and she's single.
Okay, good.
Wait,
a single
why,
teacher.
why am I just now hearing about this?
But hold on,
She
we're
turned 40
talking.
not too long ago.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, 39. She turned 39 not too long ago.
Okay. All right, Sam, you have 10 seconds to be able to sell your dad to your English teacher because the bell
love
ju-
human
the
trafficking.
bell just rang and you have to hurry and gather up all your stuff and get to the next class before you're tardy. Okay?
All right.
So you're on your
Yeah.
way out the door and you're like, what's her name? The teacher's name.
Miss Sinecki.
Snucky?
Sinecki.
Oh, Sinecki. Miss Sinecki. Okay. So when I say go, 10 seconds. Sell your dad. You're running out the door. Go.
Oh, hey, Miss Snecky. By the way, I know you're single, and it looks like you're kind of lonely, and it's kind of depressing. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that my dad's single, and he's a really great guy. He knows how to treat a woman really nice, and he also has money, like paychecks, so he can also give you nice stuff on dates. And he's just really nice. And I think my brother wants a stepmommy. So
that was brilliant. I'm looking for my little applause button. I don't.
It's the hands. It's the hands.
There aren't any hands. What's this one? Darn it!
That's kind of funny. I mean, yeah.
I know.
Wow.
That's not what I
Sam, I
wanted.
tell you, that's a great sales pitch.
thank you. Thank you.
Ben, what do you think? You think that's a good idea?
I mean, if she's available and Sam wouldn't mind me date one of her teachers, sure, I don't care. I'll give it a shot.
Maybe she'll
But
make
there's
you.
one thing.
Oh.
He is.
You can be
She
open.
doesn't hold the same beliefs you do.
Do what?
She what?
She's not on the same political spectrum as Dad, so
Oh, so there would be a little friction.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Well,
She
you know
likes listening to Doja Cat.
I don't even know what that is.
I-
But okay, all right. Well, you know what? I think you ought to set them up anyways. Let 'em
Yeah,
go-
that
let-
would be.
Yeah, let them go out on a date and let them talk political stuff and just sort of, because grown-ups can have a conversation with each other and, hopefully learn to be able to disagree and be okay with that. And if it doesn't work, well, then at least, you have 5 other teachers you could hook them up with.
I don't know.
No?
There's a lot of married teachers at my school.
Well, you're going to have to work harder. That's all I'm saying, Sam. It's your dad. He's not getting any younger, Sam.
I
And wouldn't it be
know.
great for you to have a stepmom before you graduated high school?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
right?
long as she knows I'm the woman of the house. Like.
I think I just discovered part of the reason why Ben can't get a second date. I don't think it's Ben's back hair. I think maybe, just maybe, it could be Sam.
Might be a tiny bit of the reason. I mean, there have been past women that have kind of clashed,
Yeah, imagine that. Well, Sam, we appreciate you being a part of the Jeff and Tress show. Thanks so much. And if you want to stick around and listen to the rest of the show, you're more than welcome to. Just don't talk. And yeah, right. And then Ben, any parting words? I mean, have you gained any insight from what your daughter has shared with the world about you? Go.
Well, I just want to clarify, I do not dye my back hair, regardless of what she says. So just want to make sure we clear that up right now.
What about your leg hair? She also included that.
I don't do anything with my leg hair. It's all natural. So
I don't know, man. I might have to go with what she said because it's just fun to think about it like that. I'm just saying.
you think about my back hair?
Yeah, I could see you, purple and pink and all that stuff, and then walking outside going, "Hey, everybody, look at me! I'm Ben. Who wants a date?"
I mean, if I would do that, I wouldn't go with purple. It'd be something different, some other color. I'd go emo and do black or something.
Yeah, whoa, that's
Goth.
maybe we got to change subjects. Yeah. Hey, any parting words? I mean, you know what? I'm guessing this show right here has probably piqued a lot of curiosity from our female audience, and they probably want to reach out to you. What's a social network that they could reach out to you and say, "Hey, I'm interested in blind dating Ben"?
Well, there's Getter.
Getter,
They have
Gettr.
Getter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't have. Discord. There's Discord.
Discord,
Yeah, get Discord, Getter, and Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. So what's your handle? What's your username?
For both of them, it's at Larky Farkin.
I'm sorry.
At Larky Farkin.
At Larky Farkin.
Correct.
Farkin. Farken.
Yes.
Larky.
LARKYFARKEN.
There's a cute backstory to that. I know it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you now I know exactly why he's single. Yeah, I can pretty much. I just figured it out. Ben, we appreciate you being a part of the show, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Always
Ben.
fun.
Thanks, Sam.
All right. Wow. Blind dating with Ben. Always so much fun talking to this guy.
Yeah,
He's got a son. Maybe we ought to have his son on the show next time.
maybe.
Find out some more information.
His son did get Student of the Month. I just
Oh.
want to throw that in there.
See, you know what? Let me
Super
tell you
proud of
something.
Aiden.
It's hard being a single dad. And he is
It's hard
really,
being a single parent.
truly, and he has done a phenomenal job. Really
Yeah.
being able to keep these kids on the straight and narrow when the world is wanting to pull them in all kinds of different directions. I think he's done great.
I
So
do too.
my hat's off to him.
And applause to Aiden.
Yeah.
Yay. And Sam.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay.
And like Sam said, you know, he's got a paycheck. that's
There's
that's
that.
important. My dad's got a paycheck and he can buy you nice stuff. I love
That
that.
was great.
And my little brother needs a stepmommy. He'll pick you up at 7. Be ready. That's funny. Okay, let's move on to Tress's, my favorite part of the show. Tress's moment with God. What do you have, hun?
Okay. Well, it's interesting that Fleetwood Mac is the album that you like because it's their angry album.
Right.
Because I today am briefly talking about anger.
Ooh.
I really had a hard time trying to make this brief. So what I would normally put in a coconut shell, I really am trying to squeeze into a pecan shell. But here we go. All right. So
I have never heard anybody say I'm going to put this in a coconut shell.
well,
Nor really a
because people
pecan
who
shell.
put things in a coconut shell don't realize that's what they're doing because they just keep talking and talking and talking.
Why do you keep looking at me like that?
You know why? You're Mr. Coconut Shell.
Go on with it. What you got?
All right, talking about anger. Anger. Let's see.
Angry eyes.
I don't have. I know, right, Mr. Potato Head. That's probably one of the cutest things about Mr. Potato Head is his angry eyes. But while it's good for Mr. Potato Head, it really is not good for the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Stay focused, Blue Leader. On target.
Stay on target. All right, Ephesians 4:26 through 27 says, "In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and do not give the devil a foothold." This is, I know a lot of people know part of that scripture, but it's important to know all of it. But in thinking about this, it took me to Psalm 4, verses 4 through 5. In the translation I wrote down, says, "Tremble and do not sin. When you are on your beds, search your heart and be silent. Offer the sacrifices of the righteous and trust in the Lord." So these two verses here tell us to do actually 4 things. When you're angry and you're lying in bed, 1, search your heart. Search your heart is kind of along the lines of, what's my issue?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I angry? What set me off? What pushed my button? What's going on with me?
So what you're saying is self-evaluation,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Not figuring out, oh, I mean, if only so-and-so acted a certain way, I wouldn't be pissed off right now. I wouldn't be mad. If only she behaved.
Or I should have said, blah, 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 blah.
Right,
If
right,
they
that
would
would've
have
set 'em
said,
straight.
yeah, that
Yeah.
is not
That's not what you're talking
searching
about.
your heart.
Will
yeah.
that part come up, though? Because I really like doing that part.
Yeah, I know. I've spent many, many long useless hours doing
Stop,
that
stop.
myself.
Yeah.
But neither here. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to really try to figure out what's going on in our heart.
Got it.
What's setting us off. So the second thing it tells us to do is be silent. And when you're searching your heart, I think there's something to mumbling. You don't really want to mumble about your anger because faith comes by hearing. And the things you mumble about, you either build upon the words that come out of your mouth in a negative way or a positive way. So it's good to be silent. The third thing is to offer the sacrifices of the righteous, which I'm going to go into slight more detail about. And lastly, trust in the Lord. That's a lot of things packed into 2 scriptures.
Well,
And-
I mean, anger is pretty powerful. So it's important to have many steps in there. I mean, because sometimes, you can't do step 1. It doesn't prevent you from doing step 2, step 3, step 4, and then being able to circle back to step 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Because otherwise, anger will eat you up.
yes, and it really, if you think about this psalm and what it's saying, it really is a progression, because when you search your heart, after you search your heart, you're able to offer sacrifices of righteousness, which in turn helps you trust in the Lord.
Yeah.
But sacrifices of righteousness, that kind of has a real mysterious, like, what does that mean? I need something to decipher that, because it's not really clear what that is. But I think if we turn to, let me turn my page. It's actually 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. Kind of gives us a clue. It says, do not repay evil or insult with insult. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. So, in a nutshell, sacrifices of righteousness requires dying to our flesh and what we would want to do. So, while we want to lash out in anger, while we want to be ugly and we want to be rude, we want to be sarcastic and snarky.
Yeah, because she deserved it. She just pissed me off. And she just
The sacrifice of righteousness lays that down, lays aside what we really are burning to do and choosing to bless the person we're angry at, or to pray for them and pray a blessing over them, to do the thing that goes against the grain of what it is that we want to do.
Humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sacrifices of righteousness helps us turn away from our anger and focus on the Lord to, turn our wrath into blessing. There you go.
Excellent. Wow, that was really good. That was really insightful. I liked it because it helps me. I mean, because, sometimes, very, very few are the times, but sometimes I may get angry.
Really?
I may get a little upset.
Really?
I may get just a little bit angry.
Well, hopefully that will be helpful to you.
It is. Thank you.
And maybe anybody else who,
We got to wrap this bad boy up.
well, hurry yourself up.
Okay, here we go. Bringing the show to a close. No way things that are actually true.
All right.
Things that you hear and you're like, no way. And it's like, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in, there's no really particular order. I was going to say number 1, but it doesn't really matter. A chicken lived without a head for 18 months.
18 months?
No way, right? It's
okay.
true. Chicken brains are concentrated at the back of the skull, and there isn't much to begin with anyway. For that reason, a decapitated chicken can survive for quite a while, living off of just its nerve endings.
Well, that gives way to the saying, running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Right? And this one's head cut off was Mike the Headless Chicken.
They named it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, he was owned by a farmer, Lloyd Olson. Chopped his head off back in 1945. But the
And he just let it run around?
The chicken didn't die, so the family kept him around and dropped food and water directly into his esophagus. It finally gave out after 18 months, and considerable media attention was given to this phenomenon. So this way you know it's true. It's not a no way.
That's weird. That's a weird
18
way.
months.
Yeah.
Mike, the Headless Chicken. I just couldn't picture, it's your turn to feed the Headless Chicken.
Yeah, go drop this down that esophagus.
You could do that. Okay, did you know that silly putty? When you ball up silly putty and you throw it up against the wall or throw it on the floor, it bounces, right? Did you know, though, that silly putty, let's see here, if you drop silly putty from a great height, it can shatter instead of bouncing.
I actually have heard that.
Yeah, shatter like glass shatter.
Yeah, never tried it.
Yeah.
But I've heard it.
I think we should. We should try it. Sounds like fun. Are you ready for this? One more no way.
Okay.
Okay, Nintendo. The gaming
Okay.
system was actually founded in 1889. Nintendo started back in 1889.
Really?
The beloved Japanese gaming company is about 100 years older than you probably thought. Decades before Pokemon and Mario, Nintendo started out as a card game company. They slowly branched into other forms of gaming over the years, but they originally started out as a card game company.
Interesting.
Nintendo, 1889.
1889. That's 1800s.
Yes, thank you.
1889.
You are absolutely correct. You are so smart. One final thing.
Well, that's a long time ago.
It is. One 18-inch pizza is more than two 12-inch pizzas. Do you believe me? Or are you going to go, no way?
I think I'm too hungry to really think that through.
One 18-inch pizza is more than two 12-inch pizzas.
Well, yeah, because if you stack one 12-inch pizza on top of another, the 18-inch is still bigger.
Yeah, but what if you put it side by side? Well,
it's still wider.
Let's do some math. If a pizza has a diameter of 18 inches, that means it has an area of 254.47 square inches. 254.47 square inches.
You're not a mathematician, are you?
Right? No. I'm not I don't claim to be a biologist. I don't claim to be a mathematician. Hell, I don't even claim to be entertaining. I just hope I am. Okay, so 18 inches. Area, 254.47 square inches. And if the pizza has a diameter of 12 inches, then it has an area of 113.1 square inches. So if you get two of them, you're at 226.2 square inches, which is still less than one 18-inch pizza. So why is that important?
I don't think it is.
Well, it is, because when you're ordering pizza and you're hungry, you don't need to get two pizzas. Just get one 18-inch and you're good to go. Instead of ordering like two smalls, thinking you're being economical, no. Just go ahead and spend an extra $2 and get the 18-incher. Yep, there you go. No way moments that are true. Did you learn anything?
I don't know.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
Well, that's important.
I learned that Ben's daughter's one smart cookie.
But is she an 18-inch cookie or a 12-inch cookie? The questions we'll never know the answers to.
Thanks for joining the Jeff and Tress Show. You can reach them via Twitter at HandicapJeff and at Tress. The views in this show are meant to be taken with a grain of salt. So if you find yourself in need of therapy after listening, this probably ain't the show for you. You f***ing wuss, you probably need a hug now, you big baby. God bless.